It was a very accidental finding. So I had a pain in my stomach on the opposite side. So I thought I had a kidney infection because I have had one of those before. So I went to the doctor and said, look, I've got pain. So he investigated it and it looked like I had a kidney stone. I had blood in my stool and he thought it was that I may have an infection from the kidney stone. So he said, I'll give you some tablets to try and get rid of the infection, some antibiotics. And he said, and if that doesn't work, we'll go for a colonoscopy. So I said, okay, well, can we just do the colonoscopy anyway? Because I don't like taking medication. And he said, yeah, we can do that. So I went for the colonoscopy and that's how I found it. So it was actually on the total opposite side of my stomach and my pain had nothing to do with my cancer. So it was a kidney stone. I'm very thankful for it. Like, I don't care how painful it was. It saved my life, so yeah. Ian Webb was his name who did the colonoscopy. He, as I was coming out of my anaesthetic, he was amazing actually. He bent down to my level. His face was in line with my face while I was still lying down, and I remember it plain as day, even though I was still coming out. And he said, we found a nasty. And I said, is that bad? And he said, yes it is. And I said, is it cancer? And he said, yes it is. And he said, we have found it early. And all I could do was say thank you and cuddle him. I was like, thank you so much, and cuddled him. Of course I was, in hysterics as well. And it's one of the cancers that if you get it early, it's curable. But if you don't, it's not. So I was just so thankful to him for that. So that was on the 24th of July, and he had already booked me in to see the specialist, John Hanson. So I had my colonoscopy on the Wednesday, and I went and saw the specialist on the Friday. And then, did everything the following week with what we had to do, and I had the surgery on the 5th of August. So it was out within 16 days. So from the diagnosis. So I didn't really have time to process it. Yeah, I haven't been labouring for it'd be about a year and a half now, because my body, I couldn't do it while I was sick without knowing I was sick. I would go to work and I'd actually cry because I was just like, I physically can't do it. And not because I didn't want to, it was because my body just wouldn't let me. My husband was able to take some time off, so that was good, because we had someone else working for us at the time. So he took on the responsibility as well. My husband looked after me, and he did everything. I wasn't allowed to do anything. I had to sit on the couch and I wasn't allowed to pick up anything over 2 kilos for about 6 weeks after surgery. So he had to do everything. I wasn't allowed to drive for 2 weeks. So he had to get the kids to and from school, he had to go to work himself, he had to do the dinners, he had to do everything. Janis did everything she could possibly do. She was amazing. I was informed, if not twice a week, once a week. I knew everything that was going on. If she didn't like something, she'd be on the phone to that person to figure it out. So she was amazing, and talking to her was just like I was talking to a mate. So it wasn't like I was talking to someone who, who had to do it because that's her job. It was like she wanted to do it for me, and she was going to do anything she can to do that for me. So yeah, so I've actually made a friend out of it.